Looks brassy. Oh, it's a shoe buckle. All right, so we're on another little metal detecting adventure. So 30-some degrees, wind's blowing. I can't wait to get my headphones on. I hope I brought them. Are they down there? Oh, I got them right here. I got them. Right. All right, so this is a cellar hole that Billy found some time ago. His permission, of course. And he found some pretty cool stuff here.
A lot of Revolutionary War stuff here. We're going for the big time. We're in Castine. A lot of military history here. Found some Continental Navy buttons here. Found some belt plates. There's never been a time we've been here we haven't found something good. So
knock on wood.
Today would be the first.
That's awesome, man. So you say there's a lot of iron in the ground too.
A lot of iron around here.
Good.
It's really tough to snipe a good signal out of it. You get a little squeaker in here if you go slow and slow.
Yeah, so they could be hiding more buttons.
Maybe a kg copper or farthing or something like that.
Yeah, nice Continental.
This is early.
Buttons.
This is probably early 1700s. Might even be late 16.
Oh, really?
It's old.
Sweet.
Cannonball down there. We found most of this, an occasional large cent around.
Yeah.
Last hole I dug here when I left the last time was a large cent. I found it across the street.
Really?
So we even go across the street if we have to.
So this is the actual, is there a well here? Have you found the well?
I haven't found the well.
Probably been filled in. So there's a big cellar hole here. Say this was a center chimney cape, you think?
I'd say, yeah.
Think? It looks like they've been throwing a lot of rocks in it, so the well's probably filled in. I want to show you a couple of things down here where it looks like I think somebody's been digging some bottles maybe. Because I saw a cool... There might be a nice bottle dump under here, huh, Billy?
I saw some old glass.
Man, just problem is just a lot of rocks. I was looking across here, I could see brass. There's a piece of brass over here I wanted to come investigate. Hey, looky, that's part of a gun. Or a trap. That's a trap. Trap jaw, I guess, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, it looks like a trigger guard to an old flintlock musket.
I'm not sure about that. I'll say that if you don't mind. I saw some brass. I saw something green over here. I think it was a big old belt buckle. You see it? It's a spoon. It's an old stamped spoon. I might say that just for the heck of it.
Oh, first hole over here.
Really? What'd you get?
Anything on it?
Huh?
Gold. Yoke.
Oh, nice. Nice old flap. That's a beauty, too.
Any kind of eagle or anything like that.
It's pretty smooth. As soon as I turned the camera off, I spotted it. It's right here. So that's part of a lantern. That's kind of neat, huh? That's where the wick would come up through it. Wow, that's awesome, man. Yeah, definitely wouldn't mind coming back here and digging this out sometime. It's not just bottles in here. There's obviously some metal that won't be smashed. That's Bennington ware, I believe. Glass in there. Oh, sweet. Let's get to swinging. What do you say? I haven't even turned my metal detector on and I heard a ooh-wee down here. See what Billy's got.
You see it?
Oh, thimble, may I? Yeah, it's a nice little thimble. Any first target?
One hole, one good find.
Awesome.
That's a good find.
All right, let's get going. Well, I still haven't dug anything, but Billy said he's got another button. Let's go check it out. I'm going to try to stay out of the wind for you. Ooh.
Go ahead and unearth it and see what you think.
All right.
What do you think?
Big old button. That's a beauty right there, isn't it? I'm not going to rub on it, but don't see old George.
Rub it before it dries. See the chicken lock?
I can't see.
Neither do I.
And I was in the shade, man.
I
don't see anything on it. It does have I got some designs on it. Oh, it looks almost like something on there. There's definitely got designs on it.
Does it really?
Look at a picture of that. A good picture of that for the end.
Yes, sir.
You're going to remind me to get it, right?
It'll be right there when you want it.
All right. Billy just showed me this nail. And this is a what they call a rose head nail, which is hand forged. If you look at the top, it has a dome on it. And the way the blacksmiths would make this is it hit it 3 times on top. It's usually 3 times. And it kind of pushes it up into like a head. They call it a rose head nail. Those are really, really early nails. Most awesome possum. Okay, so I have my first, I think, non-ferrous targets in here somewhere. We'll go after it with the pinpointer. It's nice sandy soil. Right there. And it's still there. Oh no! Aluminum wire. I don't think this is colonial. Hey, a piece of aluminum wire. I'll try to pull the rest of that out of there, but if I can't, I'll leave it for Billy. Not bad. Oh, sorry about the blowing bubbles out of my nose. All right, so I have my first real buttoner sound. Second non-ferrous item I've heard. I can see Billy's up there talking to a neighbor. That's the cellar hole right there, but right here is a little something. Wouldn't doubt that's going to be a button, a small one, so I'm hoping it is, and we can get off the being skunk board. Ready? There we go. I thought that was a coin right there, but just mud. The soil's really nice here. It's not rocky at all like most of the places we go. That's still in the hole. Still sounding good too. A little bit deeper maybe. Oh, oh shoot. I should have just put the camera down. Gotta do this one-handed. Alright, that should have got it right there. Let's see what we got. Ready? Oh no. Well, maybe. That is either the target or another target underneath the little candies. Nuts in here. It's a spoon. We have a nice silver-plated spoon. So I'm going to say we are officially on the board. Ha! That's a nice little find. I'll check the hole, make sure the rest of it's not in there, but that's not a fresh break, I don't believe, so. All right, nice. Woo! On the board. So I have a little something here. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's in that clump. Oh, it's a modern bullet. You can see the copper, so that's a fired modern bullet. All right, I think I've been digging a lot of junk, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna wait till I find something before I turn you back on, baby. You know what I mean? I have a screamer of a target here, so it's either gonna be something really good or a can. Now, Torrin found like a revolutionary British belt buckle right there. So I'm hoping it's a match for it, not a Budweiser can. All right. I'm gonna see if it's still there. Well, that's a good sign. That means that someone didn't dig it up and throw it down. I'm gonna set you down and I'm gonna get the pinpointer out to find exactly where it is, so I don't make sure I don't hit anything. Could be a nice coin or something. Hopefully you can see that there. I think it's we should be able to hear it with a pinpointer. I'm gonna have to move you. It's right there. It's down a little ways because the pinpoint is just barely getting it. All right, take this off, get the roots off. Now we'll go slow. Nice and slow. Okay, so it's right here. We got here to the side and push it in. I see rust or something there. Oh no, it's a piece of pot. Oh, I got too excited. I think it's a big old belt buckle. The thing is, I'm gonna dig anything that's, I mean, this has been hunted a lot, so there's a lot of signals out here, but I'm gonna dig anything that's even close to being a squeaker. There's been some really nice buttons found out here. Oh yeah. What is it, Billy? That's a coin, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Go ahead.
No, you do it. You do the magic. You found it.
Definitely got something on it.
Definitely check the
We'll
hole.
let it dry up. At the end of the video, you'll get them a close-up.
I always do that. I always get a close-up.
You won't forget, will you?
Just a couple.
time
Take a shovel full out of there and I suspect there's something else in there.
So that woman that come by, she's been the one digging in the foundation.
Oh, okay.
And there's another bottle dump out back, and there's another bottle dump down there that she wants to talk to you about. So.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Yeah. Did she get any whole ones out of there? Or?
She never got any whole ones.
Yeah, all those rocks would be pretty tough.
She didn't really dig.
Yeah.
Like you dig, you know. I'll sell you the rest of this hole for $5. What is that, a farthing?
Yeah, it's pretty thin, but I think it's definitely going to be a coin. All right. Let's go bury that piece of, not bury the piece of pot, but fill a hole in over there.
Boy, my machine doesn't like those mine labs.
Oy. Oh yeah, that's a nice little design.
Yeah. Broken shank.
Most awesome.
That way you just...
That was over there.
I'm having trouble today. So I just found this little sickle, but it had a wooden handle on it here, and you cut grass and stuff with it. It's really small though. So I decided to go for a little walk, and I'm just going to stretch my legs. There's a river down here. I'm going to go look at that, see if I can find another spot. Now, I was walking over here, right where those trees are. There's a turkey. I can see his tail. He's strutting. So let's go over there and get a close-up of him. What do you say? There's a little tree there, you know, some bushes. I'm trying to keep myself, the bushes between me and him, so he can't see me, but he'll see me very soon, I think. Besides, I think it might be a cellar hole in front of us, by the looks of it from here. Should be right in there. Ready? We'll just stand up and walk over there. What do you say? They're gonna run. There they go. That's the Tom that's running. Well, apparently they found a cannonball over here somewhere from the Revolutionary War. So I thought we'd just kind of look over here around the river. That looks like a cellar hole right there, doesn't it? Or some type of hole anyway. I don't see any rocks around it though. But it's definitely been dug out. I'll get the metal detector out and we'll start looking around, see what we can find. Okay, there's the cellar hole we just looked at, and I got a nice brassy signal here and dug it up, and I think it's going to be something right here. What do you think? Looks brassy. Oh, it's a shoe buckle. Well, that's a nice find. Look, it's charcoal too, so whatever was here probably burned down. That's a nice old shoe buckle right there. That would date to the 1780s to maybe 1810, and then they went out of style, and that would go right like that on a fancy shoe. Missing the inner, there's an inner thing here, but that could be in the hole, so let's go ahead and check it. Pinpointer out. Not there. And it's kind of off to the side. There's a little something, well, that could be something that's buried too. No, it's there. See it? So that's the little piece of nail. So we might just, no, that might be the, actually, I don't know, is that the inside of it? That might be a nail, I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and dig this out and I'll let you know what I find. Well, if it's worth mentioning. If it's like unmentionable, I won't tell you. So this is what was down in the hole. It's like a little pistol shot or something. Lead ball. And again, there's a lot of Revolutionary War stuff going on here, so that could be from that. Most awesome. So I just found another little piece of brass. This is probably another little shoe buckle. Broken one, or knee buckle. Just a few feet from where I found the first big one. So I found that piece of shoe buckle, and I got another piece of the same buckle, or knee buckle. And I just dug a little baby pewter spoon. That's from the same period too, and that's complete. That's pretty rare to find those complete like that. All from that one hole right there. We might be on a little hot spot right here. What do you think? Just off the cellar hole. Got a nice signal here, popped it out, and I see a copper disc. Look kind of thin, so it might be a button, but it could be a coin. What is it? It is a It is a button for sure. See, they got some roots in it or some fabrics. Probably just grass roots, but that's a nice big old flat button right there, isn't it? Don't see any designs, but we'll clean it up good after a bit. I have a nice little squeaker in this clump. Thought we'd look at it together. Is that it? No. Yeah. So far, most everything's been old in the cellar hole, so hopefully this will be something good in here. Oh, there it is. Spoon. I think we got another rat tail. Oh, that's a beauty right there. But yeah, that's a nice big old pewter spoon right there. That's an oldie for sure. That could date right to the Revolutionary War without a problem. A big old piece of iron. I'm thinking that might be like an old frying pan or something. I could be wrong about that, but you know, something came out this way. I mean, it could be some type of tool, but that's pretty interesting. It was way down there. It's giving me halfway decent signal, but it's just iron. Unidentifiable at this point. This is an old hoe right here. That's where the handle would have gone through, the wooden handle. Yeah, so an old hoe for the fields and the garden. Kind of rough shape. I probably won't add that to my collection, I don't think. I have a nice high reading here. I'm hoping it's something good. I've been digging a lot of pot pieces. Cooking pot. Okay. Oh, no. Cooking pot. Probably. Oh no, is it? I don't know. I think it's iron, but it looks square, doesn't it? It's kind of weird. Iron? It's going to be a big square nut. Needs always. Oh, that's kind of weird. Not sure what that goes to, but I'm not sure if it's colonial area either. That could be more modern. We'll save it. Try to figure out later. So I made it down to the water's edge, and it's really pretty down here. I don't think I'm going to detect much though, because it's really thick, like muddy stuff. You look out across there, it's really pretty. Tide's out. This will all be underwater after a while. This stuff's really not that great to dig in because a lot of the good stuff sinks down in it, and it would be down on like that rock layer. Might look around a little bit. I don't know why there's a pile of rocks there. That's interesting. We'll check that out. Little freshwater stream. This is the one that goes up past that cellar hole we were just in. I guess that's why those houses are up there. So this area right here was a lot of Revolutionary War fighting took place. In fact, the British completely destroyed the Navy Armada that was up here from the Continental Army, and they had Paul Revere was here with he was the head of like the artillery, and apparently he goofed up big time. They lost everything. I think they lost every single ship. I mean, tons of cannons, tons of just equipment. And Paul Revere, they were going to like court-martial them, basically, but they didn't for whatever reason. I guess because he, was kind of famous at that point. So they don't usually punish their own, if you know what I mean. So here's a view from up on top. That's where I was just talking to you down there, and that's that pile of rocks. Really pretty up here. This would be a good place to set up some cannons to check any ships that might be coming up there. And I noticed this depression right there. You can see where the dirt's been piled up, almost like an old well. I got a signal there, and I went ahead and dug it, and it's kind of cool actually. Whew, check it out. This is that's a side plate to a flintlock musket right there. Don't know what kind, but you can see that's a spring one of the springs right there on that end. So there could have been a military encampment right here, like I said, to watch for ships coming up. This could have been part of it, this little circle. Like I said, they found a cannonball down here somewhere, so that's really cool right there. I mean, that's like a really good sign, you know what I mean? You know the soldiers are right here. That's awesome. So on the side of the hole right there, and I just dug another piece of spoon, rat tail pewter spoon that can definitely date to the Revolutionary War. So that's all right. I'm not gonna say awesome again. At least until the next clip. Let's keep looking. I want to find a nice military button here. Check out this. I was thinking it was a hatchet, but I don't believe it is because there's no way to put a handle on it. So it must be some type of woodworking tool. Yeah, I don't know, unless there's something coming up here that's broken off, but I love that thing, man. That's really awesome right there. Awesome, I said it, didn't I? Told you I would. Have to work on that. That's a good piece. Just found this nice big old chunk of melted lead here. And it's kind of interesting. Wonder if they're making musket balls. It's a nice big old disc right there. I don't know if that's gonna be a coin or a button. What do you think? Really thin, so it's probably a button. Big old flatty, yes indeed. Beautiful shank on the back. Give it a little, just a tiny rub. See, George Washington's on the front, and he isn't. So, just a nice big old flat button. Found a little musket ball. It's actually been fired. You can see where the was rammed home right there, and it's got a little bit of rifling on it. So this is a rifle ball. Don't know if it's period or not, but it certainly could be. We'll put it in the bag and take a look at it later. It's got a nice little squeaker, and I think it's going to be like a pewter spoon handle, rat tail. You see it's a rat tail, so it's probably a spoon handle. Another baby one. Nice little signal. Now we just need to find a good old Continental Army button. That's next. This is kind of a weird little piece of brass. Reminds me of something off a musket, but I don't know for sure if that's what it is. Interesting little piece though. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm about finished, I think, metal detecting. Well, I'll go a little bit more, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what I found today. You've seen pretty much everything. And if I find anything else, I'll add a picture on the end. These are my goodies. I've got a couple pieces of the lanterns. That's where the wick would go through. There's another one there. Not sure what that is. I found these before, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, I think you've seen everything. I got the nice little rat tail spoon. Little one and a bigger one. Button or two in here. You know, nothing too fancy. I like the this is a lock plate to a musket, not a, I think I called it a side plate, but it's a lock plate. I'm pretty sure that's part of a gun, I think. I'm thinking it might be a trap, because traps look very similar, but you know, animal leg hole trap. I'm pretty sure that's a gun. And I really like this thing too. I'm not exactly sure what kind of tool it is. I mean, it looks like an axe, but I guess you must split stuff with it. Some type of wedge, I guess. Specialized though. Oh yeah, and a couple of little musket balls. That's the one that's fired, and a little drop one. And that's about it. I hope you like that little adventure. We found some pretty interesting things on a really interesting site. I'll try to get some pictures of the stuff that Billy found and add it to the end of the video, and with the pictures of this stuff so you can see it a little bit better. And if I find anything like really super good, the video will be just a little bit longer because I'll add it into it. But if not, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, have a good one.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between.